I want to teach music because it combines the two great passions in my life. The first being music and making music, and the second being working with students and teaching them. My experiences through middle and high school were both very, very positive in the music classroom. I had great teachers and they were really passionate about what they did. And that influenced me in wanting to show me what I wanted to do with my life. So now that I'm on the other side of things, I want to provide my students with those same experiences and skills so that when they go on to their adult lives, that they'll not only have the skill set that they need, but those creative life experiences that will help them along the way. Working with the various ensembles here at Laurel Highlands has provided me many opportunities to work with different students in different groups, everything from guitar ensemble to symphonic band, jazz band, percussion ensemble, all supply different variants of the music world, and that's been something that the collegiate experience really can't give you. At WVU we have the opportunity to teach labs of other college students, but that doesn't provide the same kind of experience that teaching actual students does. You're able to apply those concepts that you've learned about instruction, planning, and assessment in ways that wouldn't be the same in a structured lab setting. I think it's very important to have a 21st century approach to teaching music, both in terms of incorporating technology into the classroom as well as both formative and summative assessment forms. Technology is something that prevails through our entire lives in this day and age. Everything from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, we're accessing data through smartphones, tablets, computers. As an educator, I want to incorporate that into my curriculum. And you may ask, well, how do you do that in the music world? Well, there are many ways that you can do it. You can look through iPad apps such as Aurelia or Musician and teach students different theory concepts or give them access to practice or things of that nature. You have databases that you can have them research musicians and musical styles and find various recordings and examples that they can use to help give them a better concept of music. Moving on to assessment, there needs to be a balance between both formative and summative assessments in your music classroom. As a performance-based curriculum, you do need to look at those long-term goals such as concerts and major performances and be able to see what long-term goals that you want to use. Now at the same time, there also needs to be a more short-term approach to that sort of thing, and that's where things such as proficiencies and rubric-based assessments can come in. That gives the students a point-by-point analysis of what they can use to better themselves, and they can look back at that assessment and see that. In the next 5 years, I plan to continue my personal studies and my personal growth as an educator. I'm going to search out those opportunities, workshops, online courses, seminars, anything that I can use to better myself as a teacher. Because I come from the school of thought that just because you graduate from collegiate studies or things of that nature doesn't necessarily mean that you know everything that you do for the teaching world. I need to continue my education and continue my growth so that I can provide the best education that I can for my students. My favorite part of the student teaching experience would have to be meeting and working with so many different students. At both the middle and high school levels, I was able to work with both small and large groups of students, and being able to discover the different kinds of learners and their different traits and characteristics was great. It gave me an opportunity to use those skills that I developed during my studies at WVU and really take things to the next level. My philosophy of music education is that I need to provide the best musical experience that I can for my students, both in terms of experiences, knowledge, and concepts that they can apply in their future lives. The modern world is a place where employers need creative thinkers, and the best way for students to learn those skills is in the music classroom. it's my goal to help students do that.
I think Mr. Funck would be a really good teacher to take on his own classroom because he makes everything seem like everything's so relaxed and you know that you're always welcome here and he'll help you with anything you need help on.
Mr. Funck does. He would be really good for this job because he has the desire to help students learn.
I feel that Mr. Funck is a great instructor because not only does he approach us one-on-one instead of a group, but if something is not working out for one student, he will find a way to help that student out.
I've had multiple experiences with multiple different student teachers, and I have to say Mr. Funck is by far my favorite. He's taught me the most and just seems very dedicated to what he does, and he loves what he does, and just the way he acts with kids and does things, he just teaches. He has taught me so much, and I'm so happy that I had this time with him.